everyone, and welcome back to Derail Valley. I think it's best if we kind of take it a little slow here for some, because I know some of you are not familiar with the game. And if you're familiar with the game, don't worry, I'm not going to go into too much of stuff that you probably already know. We're just going to keep the explanations light, because a lot of it you can pick up just from watching. And also, if you pick up the game, if you don't already own it, consider doing so. So the first thing I'm going to discuss here is the different types of jobs here. So last time we did a freight haul, we transported the steel rails. And, that's just it. You're transporting goods from one location to another. The second type of job is shunting, and that's probably what we're going to do today. We're going to do some shunting. Basically, that's for here in the yard. We got all these... I'm trying to find a good example here without going too far. Basically, you have to... that's your inner yard operations here, okay? Moving... it's building trains. It's taking trains from... for example, storage tracks or holding tracks to, be loaded or unloaded, and, assembling trains, basically moving cars around inside the yard. And the third type of job is a logistical haul, which pretty much is moving empty cars from one location to another. For example, let's not use that one. Let's use a location we've been to. So this logistical haul job here involves taking free empty cars from Harbor and Town, which is where we are, to the steel mill. That's it. It's just moving empty cars. There's nothing on it. And so that's so that they can reload the cars with goods and stuff and then send it back, all right? Not every car necessarily allows you to move stuff from location A to location B and then something from B to A again. And so this is a good example. This order here might have came in, this might have been coming in on a train that was containing steel rails. Obviously, they aren't sending steel rails or anything on a flat car back to the steel mill. So, yeah, it's empty cars that need to go back so that they could reload it and stuff. Typically, these jobs don't pay very well because it's empty cars. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to purchase our shunting license. So if you look at the bottom of these, they tell you what licenses are required. And as you can see, there's a whole pile of other jobs here, but we don't have the licenses for it. For example, this job is a shunting job, so we need the shunting license. We also, because it's the length of the train, it requires us to have the long level 2 license, or long 2, and we have to have the hazmat license because it's dealing with train, unload and store a train with alcohol. Alcohol is classified as hazmat, so you need to have the hazmat there. And there's different levels of hazmat. So for example, this one here is... acetylene, and so that's a hazmat level 3 job right there, because that's your explosive stuff right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to licenses here. We're going to hit license. We're going to select shunting. It's only going to cost $1,000, which is pretty good. I'm still having an identity crisis in this game here. Because it's in dollars. Some stuff is US, some stuff is European. It gets very confusing here. So we've got another license. We'll store it, in here. Oh, it's in my hand there. So we'll just store it in our inventory. If you lose your stuff and you want to get it back for some reason, you can get it there. Likewise, if you're not sure what licenses you have and you don't have them with you, you can actually just click here. It will tell you what licenses you own. Likewise, you can go down to stats here. It will tell you how much money you currently have, how many active orders. Will give you information about your insurance, what's going on with that, as well as what license, how many licenses you own. So I've got 4 out of the 22 licenses. Also, it tells you what your time bonus deadline total modifier is there. We're not going to get into that though. So yeah, we're gonna now, since we picked up the shunting license, let's pick this job here. Because I'm pretty sure I know what this job is. If you recall, last episode, we, delivered some steel rails here to D yard, specifically D2. And I'm pretty sure that when we get over here, we're going to find that the loads order has changed to HBSU 45. Yep, HBSU 45, right there. So... we now have to take the cars we just brought in, we have to unload the cars, and then we're going to have to store the cars. Where we're going to store it, I don't know without taking the order, but there is something I do know. I do know for 100% fact where we're taking this for the first step in the shunting job. We're going to be taking it over to, did I say D? That's C, isn't it? Sorry, that's C. I think I said D earlier. We're taking it to D yard. C2 to D7. And I know it's D7 because D7 is the loading and unloading track in Harbor and Freight. Or sorry, Harbor and Town. So, we come over here. D7L. This is where we're going to unload. We'll get to that when we get to it. Now, there's one thing I forgot to mention about the licenses. You do have to clear your fees before... Oops, I always do that. I always go down to that little bit there. You always have to clear your fees before you can buy a license. All right? Now, there's one little bit of a surprise here. Look at that. The couplers have changed. This is not an update. This is a mod. Zybok has updated his AAR, well, his couplers mod. So you have the AAR and you have the, oh, I'm trying to remember it's what it is. It's like, is it like SO free or something like that? It's basically a Soviet era coupler, still used in the Russian Federation today. But yeah, unfortunately, because of the way things have done here, these are not actually coupled at the moment. They look like they're coupled, but they're not actually coupled. So what we're going to have to do here, I'm going to get on in here to the its cab of the locomotive, and we're going to, all the switches are still set, so everything's still good. We're going to start the engine. And we got a nice, filled up, it got filled up here and stuff. That's what happens when you pay your fees. You're going to get everything nicely filled up. We're going to set our lights to forward, and we're going to move forward here. Oh, I forgot. When you pay your fees, it resets the handbrake there. Okay. We're going to move forward here. And we don't need to go far. We're just going to have to back up and, knuckle into it. Let's get it out there, put it in neutral. Let's do this somewhat, the way you should do it. All right, so as you can see, it says press left mouse button to unlock coupler. We don't want to unlock it. Same thing here. These are both ready to connect up. But if I do, if I did that, then it would be unlocked. And if I left click again, it's ready. All right, so we want to make sure that they're in the ready position there. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to release the brake here. I'm still not going to bother with the horn. I'm not bothering with the horn, sorry. Not in this. It's just such a pain. Alright, we actually got a little bit more speed on that there than I wanted, so we're just going to slow it down nicely there. Alright, we are hooked up. I'm going to set the locomotive brake there. We're going to get out of reverse, and we're going to hook up our airline now. All right, we're going to release the independent. We should be all set to go here. Actually, I need to turn... let's turn the lights up just a little bit there. All right, excellent. All right, we are all set here. Oh, technically, I shouldn't have coupled up yet. I didn't accept the job yet, did I? Yeah, I'm not used to the weight here. The last job I did playing this on my own was a logistical haul of empty cars. So this is an odd feeling having it, slowly come up to speed here. But yeah, we got a nice night job here. This yard is pretty well lit. So I'm not going to necessarily bother with the cab light. I just kind of want to enjoy the night. Night shift. Alright, yeah, we can kick off the throttle. We probably should have did it earlier. We could go faster than this, but the golden rule of thumb is, what you get going, you're going to have to stop. Okay, so we're almost in 7L. How many cars is it again? It's 4 steel rails. What's the weight on it? Yeah, 228 tons. And wow, that was only one. Okay. We'll add a little bit more brake there. So kind of the rule of thumb I follow with this is, you know, just increase it by 1 brake level for every car there as it gets in. Oh, hang on. Put it in neutral. All right, so to unload, we're gonna run all the way down here to this. Oh, good, they've put a light on it there. Maybe that was always there and I just never noticed. All right, train is unloaded. Right. C to D7 to D2S. Oh dear. D2S. D2S. Wait. Okay, so there's 1 car. All right. Thank goodness. I was gonna say if there's more than 1 car here, we're not gonna fit 4 cars in here. We might not be able to fit. We should be able to, but we're gonna have to move this car down as we do it. So we're gonna have to hook up to it there. Oh boy. How do we want to do this actually? This, We gotta really consider how we're gonna do this here. Alright, so what we're going to do... we're going to leave the cars here on the track. Gonna disconnect. We don't have to break it there, but we're going to. It'll break itself. We're gonna move forward. So we're gonna leave the cars here, and we're doing a runner, basically what's called a runaround here. So the problem is that we need to back the cars into the track there. And we can't pull the cars all the way through the yard here. So if I get my station map out here, we need to get to HB here. And we need to get to D yard. Alright, so basically we're on 7L here, and we're going to come down through these switches here. We're going to back out onto here, and I think it's 4I we want. And we're going to go down 4I, come around, come back through, hook back up at D7, come through, pull through, and then back it into 2S. That's the plan. Fortunately, we don't have to worry about the switches too much here. Alright, I'm going to take a nice set of brake here, because we do not want to go over that. Alright, we're going to stop with plenty of distance here. Alright. Gonna get out. I'm gonna flip the switch manually. And hang on, we also gotta get this switch here. I like to walk my route, do it, you know, this takes more time, but oh, we are not using 4i, we're using 3. See, it's maybe a good thing I walked it. Yeah. We want to use 3, because 4 is occupied. Alright. Switches look good. Oh, and parked their car there. Oop. Almost went for a swim there. Oh, I had this door open as well. Cut down on some of the noise. Alright, we're in reverse. I shouldn't have left it in reverse. I shouldn't have done that. That's bad. Because what if the brake came off? That's a plot of a movie if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Yeah, we can actually probably bring it up to 20. Actually, we can probably just give it, you know, the beans here, as the saying goes, and get it up to 30. But yeah, I love the atmosphere of the day-night cycle. It's really nice in the game. Here's hoping I did arrange the switches correctly. Which I don't think I did. How did I miss that one? How did I miss it? I think I looked right at it. Alright, well, that's why, you know, walking the route's good, but you gotta still pay attention. Do not assume anything. And we're going to be coming on D2, right? So let's get that switch already set there so we'll be able to just go straight in. Because we're going to have to take the brake off of it. We could push through it, but that's not really worth it. Alright, so our switches are set coming through here. And then we're going to throw that switch. So our switches should be set for pulling back, you know, pushing the cars back. Yeah, I should have been quicker with the brake here. So it's going to take us a while to stop there. We'll flip the switch again. Okay, air is good, so we can get going here. I'm going to take it nice and easy because, once again, we're going to have to stop, and I really don't want to cause any damage to the cars. If you hit the cars too hard, you'll cause damage. You're responsible for the damage. It's going to come out of your pay. So yeah, you don't want to cause any damage to the equipment for the railroad. Likewise, you do not want to cause any environmental damage, because there's a whole fee section on your job booklet there for that. Oh, I didn't flip the lights over. That was bad. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna just start to slow down. We're probably gonna, you know, I'm gonna do a safety stop, I think. Actually, you know what? I've got it down to a very nice speed here. Actually, no, I think I'm going to have to do a safety stop anyways, because I'm not positive if I readied the coupler, so we may not couple. So let's, we're going to check our coupler. There. Again, I try and do this somewhat accurately. Yep, that coupler's ready, and our front coupler is ready. So we're good to go. Alright. Break off. Just give it a little tap. Alright, a little more than that. This is where it would be nice to have multiplayer and a conductor. There we go. Alright, what we'll do, we'll put it here. I'm actually just going to apply this brake because it's a little easier than on the air pressure, you know, for the compressor there. I don't want the light shining there because it's too bright. Alright, so we got to hook up our air again. We're not having to mess around with the chain and hook. Nothing we have to, so we don't have to screw the chain tight. Ah, so wonderful. Oh, wait, hang on. I did forget something. We set the brake, you know, I set the brake back over here, so. Okay. Close the door. We'll remove the handbrake here. And we're backing up, so we want them pointing that way. See how much quicker it is when they're empty? See, that's our stopping point, so the good news is that we'll be able to stop sooner, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful with the brakes so that we don't stop short. I've been stopping long. I can't wait for more realistic brakes. I mean, we got the couplers, so hopefully, actually I'll leave it on. Ooh, that light's not helping. I think I timed it right. Nice stop. All right, put it in neutral. We'll just run along the cars. All right. And yeah, we should be aligned. So, actually, hang on. Check this coupler. Oh, see? That coupler was not ready. That's what I was worried about. Oop, that's not an entrance. And yet somehow that worked. Okay, we're now moving in the forward position again. Release the brake. I don't know why I keep checking the that brake. I shouldn't use it as much as I do, if I'm being honest. Oop, we're getting too much. That was too much power there coming in at once. We could have risked a wheel slip. I keep forgetting that these are empties. Alright, we're gonna take it nice and slow here with this. It's been a while since I backed cars in like this. Alright, we're looking good. But we are going to have to brake here because we're going to have to link up to that car there and take its brake off. We could push through the brake, but that's not good. That's not good. Alright, we're going to apply some brake here. Alright, we're going to stop short or we're going to hit it. We stopped short. That's alright. Actually, I should leave the braking on here so I can see how short we are. Okay, so about half a car, a little over half a car. Oh, I left it in forward again. That's not good. See, if I know the distance, I don't have to measure, you know, I don't need to know the distance, as long as I know what the distance was between the car ahead there and where I, you know, am, I can move a half a car ahead. Yep, we just hooked up. So perhaps I should explain this phenomenon a little bit better here. We're not backing up. Alright, so I don't need to, you know, as long as I know what the distance is between me and this car, alright, at some point, then I can figure out how far I've moved simply by looking at, okay, we were, at the end of this car was about at the post here. So if I move this car half a car forward, then we've closed half a car distance there. So that's a nice little trick you can use there for figuring out how far you gotta go. Alright, we're gonna be getting back out again. I didn't connect the brake up, but we're probably fine on that. So we got enough braking power here. Now we just gotta push until the car is basically... We don't want too much speed. We want to get the train in there. In fact, we got too much speed. Okay, the train is where we need it. Let's put this back in reverse. I'm actually going to apply the locomotive brake here. Just confirm that we are within where we should be. Yep. All right, we're going to cut the brakes here. So right now the pressure is bottled. We'll disconnect that. We'll apply this brake here. And we're also going to go down here. And we're going to reapply this brake. And we're going to disconnect the couplers there. So we've actually completed the shunting job, so let's get that turned in. Oh, I'm running the wrong way, aren't I? It's this way. We moved over from C to D. Oh, that always froze me. Alright. That should be job complete. Excellent, and it only took us 23 minutes to do it. Let's see here. What was the exact bonus? 3,000 bonus? Not bad, not bad. Could have done that faster, but that wasn't bad. So if we want to, we could do another shunting job here, which is kind of worth doing, I'd say. That's free pickups. That's a bit more of a complicated one. Yeah, that might be the next job. That might be the next job.